All right, mate. SLP. I love coins like this actually. Just to get so beat down, beat down, beat down. There will come a point that it will surprise a lot of people and catch people off guard, and we just need to keep an eye on that, and keep an eye on for when it flips bullish. Now we have a fantastic signal that there may be a bottom right here just below. Now we've already stop hunted the previous all-time lows, which is fantastic. Maybe the low might already be in if Bitcoin doesn't crash, right? If it doesn't drop hard, the low could be in. But this is giving us a signal here that you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We almost have basically a time count right down. How many red candles can we get? We are I would suggest that we are very, very close to having a green candle, right? And that green candle could be something like this, because you get all these to the downside. Even if it's not the low, it's just a pressure release that will spike price, and then maybe it rolls over again, right? It could roll back over again, but there's massive potential right in this area right here for a crazy spike in price, and a new quarter might actually just bring that. I love this action actually. I think it's fantastic. I love to see it. Look at this. It's fantastic. This is going to spike. Is it nearly time? So I like. Maybe it's about time. It's very, very close in my opinion. You don't want to fall in love with this coin, um, but I'm starting to really, really like this. You can see I've already got my alarm here. We spike below this, and I think it's a buy down below this. Well, we got this huge selling, um, potentially a capitulation. But the other thing is, this candle right here, this bottoming candle, is a double-ended doji. It's a sign of indecision, right? It's a sign of indecision. The wicks are long on bottom and long on top. You can see the whole way down. I mean, there was a slight indecision here, but it's a big bearish beefy candle as well. It's a red beefy candle. So it's not quite the indecision that we have here. So this was bearish, this was bearish, this a bearish candle, slight indecision but bearish, slight indecision but bearish, just continuation candle, bearish, same. You can see a rejection candle to the upside, bears firmly in control, pushed down, bearish, and you can see bearish. This is the first two times that we are starting to see a pressure release, or maybe not pressure release, but the pressure subsiding from the bears, potentially, and it's very interesting because we're coming in here to a new quarter, a new month, a new quarter. Many days. Oh, it's 11 days to a new 2 week. Yeah, and we also have large volume. Look at this. Look at this volume increase. This is beautiful. This is fantastic. It's just what you want to see, and then we essentially we want to see the volume coming back down. We want to see this being a peak, and we want to see this come back down, just like here, for example. And then you get you get the volume kind of down again, and then you can see when it. Well, there was a spike here, but as soon as we topped out, it was the selling volume was very strong. We want the selling volume to be finished in a way, to be at a peak, and then if we pop down in here, I think SLP is going to bottom here for a bounce. Now, I'm not saying it's a bottom forever, but to me, I love this chart. I think it's fantastic. It just if we can catch it, of course. I'm not saying it's going to be easy to catch, but we need to be on guard, especially with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's going to flush, this might flush, but a flush might actually put in a bottom. So I would not buy this yet. If you look here, right, this is a bearish candle in a way. So what we want to see ideally is a bit of a stop hunt. We want to see price break down, fail to break down, come back up, and kind of get some bounce higher again. There's only 1 day left in the month and in the quarter. So I'm not buying this yet, but I'm definitely eager. I don't know if you want to call it eager, but I'm definitely interested in seeing if there can be some sort of bounce off this level. Because a small bounce, let's just look at it here. Let's break this down. Now, what I drew before, you can see this. We put in a base, and from the base, then we got the bounce. Now we have a similar-ish base. Now what I drew the other day was we were here and I drew back down and I drew something like this to then break up. And the target of the breakup would be into kind of the white 100 moving average in a way. Potentially this support level and this, or resistance level, I should say, and this obviously runs right the way through. So I would be targeting, you know, a pierce of that support or a pierce of the resistance, and then to fail back down. But maybe we'll just get another move down on a new month. So we just need to be on guard on that. And you can see the spike in volume here. Now there is a good chance that this, you know, it may do this and whatever, you know, for quite a long period of time. And you can see that this white 100 moving average will come down. These are going to come down. You know, they're all going to, and it's probably going to have to, you know, work its way out of this, you know, by forming a base. But even the bounces in this base can be, let's just look. Well, you know, but that's a 67% bounce. You know, so what I'm saying is once it actually does kind of bottom, you can get huge bounces off this. So it's on watch. I wouldn't buy this yet, but we will keep an eye on this on a new month.